I forgot what skin it is. But it's a really nice skin. I remember his hair's like, it looks like Goku.
Fair. For like what's that marksman called? The cosmic skin. What's it called again? What's that cosmic skin? The constellation cosmic skin.
Mia, was it?
I don't think it's Mia. I am blanking out on that. The only way you could get it was out of
Irrital.
Irrital, yes. I'm waiting for a skin like that. That is a good looking skin. That is something you'd probably invest in.
Okay, so if they come out skin for
Hayabusa in that sense, yes, take my money.
He'll be throwing like stars.
I get. That sounds awesome already.
And then, like,
that sounds so awesome.
His shadows are constellations.
On constellations, if he bounces around. Oh, that'd be so sick. That'd be legit so sick.
Like, and then his ultimate is just like you create constellation that he is, because like his constellation has their own hero, right? So like maybe like he counts out, then his ultimate will draw a Libra.
Okay, that one I'm not so sure. Will it draw a Libra if it's on one person though?
Yeah, it's like, I mean, it's always default. Like,
fair enough, but I don't want to like bounce around and then it's like the Libra's just gonna be like messed up. Really well. It's creating some like really dank skins.
What's your favorite skin?
That one, obviously.
Really?
Yeah, I really like that one. It's really nice. The only problem is it's so freaking difficult to get.
Hey, money solves everything.
If you invest enough, you'll get it. Hey. I don't know how many people. I've seen so many posts of how many people spend like so much money to get skin.
I don't think that's a topic you want to dive into.
Oh.
Look at what the players is playing for in the straight. That would give you a lot of skins.
Oh yeah, these teams are gonna make some serious bank here, and I mean this lower bracket is gonna determine 7th, 8th place. They're easily gonna get 1,000 off the bat, but everyone's gunning for that 5,000 SGD.
Yeah, but everyone at Lisa will bank back 1,000 SGD already. So
oh yeah,
it's not
absolutely.
Too shabby. And I would be happy to take that off their hands. It's Chinese New Year, Lunar New Year. It's the time of giving. I don't think that's the right festival.
I don't think this is a good analogy because I mean they had some of the, other than the invited teams, they really had to work their way up the qualifiers.
Are you saying we're not working?
Fair point, but it's not.
You know how our job is. We have to fly across the countries. Look at this. We're flying across Singapore now, and then after that we have to go to Indonesia, and then Malaysia. Not easy.
Yep. And then East Malaysia as well.
East Malaysia. Go on yachts. Throwback.
Well, so many throwback jokes.
Fly like. That's how you fly.
What the heck was that? Were you like driving a mini car?
flying across the Gardens by the Bay.
All right, I'll give that one. I
have no idea where this is, so don't question.
At this point, it's just the ocean. At that point.
All right, we'll go back. We're back into it.
Oh, looks like there's no more bugs. Thank goodness we want games.
It's important that both teams has 5 members.
Yep.
I would say that's a core mechanical.
But that's interesting. Out of all the bugs that have actually happened today, that was the most interesting one.
I mean, at least it's a new bug.
Yeah, at least it's a new bug.
Hey, at least new is always better. It's like that shiny toy, right? Like
Fire Truck 2.0.
This troop is like
3.0.
Like, oh, come on, hero bug. Ugh, so old-fashioned. Now 4v5 bug. Ooh. What is it? Is it Kanye West?
Your team is picking.
It's like the no, and then like the yeah.
No.
You know that meme?
I know, but it's not. It's Drake.
Oh, Drake. Yeah.
I can't! No! How could you forget? No! It's gonna be the same picks and bans for now until we get the second phase. So we can still mess around a little bit. It's like, how'd you think it was Kanye West?
I'm not into hip culture. You know the songs I listened to are like all 10 years ago. It's like country road.
Oh boy,
take me home.
Okay.
Or the ones like. Don't stop you crying, it'll be alright.
Okay, that's a good song. There's a difference. There's a clear difference. Even though they are telling you, good, that's a good song. That's a good song. All right, here it is. Hopefully there is no bug. Please, no bug. Please, no bug. And hopefully Zoebits gets the lock in. What? Actually, now that I think about it, it's even more interesting. Out of all people, Zoebits is the one that's playing Franco. Out of all of them.
Nah, it was Airflow that was the one that actually was at the 4th position.
Oh yeah, they changed position. My bad there. But it looks like they're locked in Leomord. They're gonna stick to their guns. Psg.Rrq gonna be locking in the Thamus as well as the Mincetar.
So Mincetar and the Grot will be the tanks. Leomord will be there as the the off laner trying to just control that Leomord lane.
Interesting how Mincetar has popped up quite a few times for RQ as well, and it's kind of awkward because sometimes he does interchange between the roles. And his previous build was full damage. Does this mean that he's going to take a more tanky outlook? Or?
We'll have to see. But just to remind everyone, this is basically the same pick. So fair play to both teams. Regular sportsmanship. The only thing that was changed was the Franco, which was expected. Right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. You don't want to play Franco in that comp. That would have been bad.
A little suboptimal.
Little suboptimal. But looking at this composition, let's compare both sides here. Saints Reborn, I like their double tanks is, again, it's good on paper, but we saw when they were playing in their previous matchup in the upper bracket, it didn't really come up to fruition. Hopefully, maybe they've gotten off the rust, they've settled everything, they've talked about it, and they are willing to play up to its optimal level. They have a very good chance of taking this away.
I just want to remind you, right? Psg.Rrq, the second game against Capcom, they played really well early game.
Yeah.
They closed. I think they finished all 3 inhibitors as well.
Yes, they did.
They just couldn't end the game. But let's go to the game and let's see how this works out. The lower bracket, the elimination match. Who is gonna go home? Will it be Psg.Rrq or Saints Reborn? Well, technically they're all home already. So
yeah.
Everyone's gonna go home.
I mean, these guys.
No.
No. But honestly, these guys, I feel like they kind of need momentum to get them going at this point of time. They really need something in the early game to really set the pace. Unless, I mean, it's a little bit more expected for Psg.Rrq only because they have the experience. But if Saints Reborn get a good early game, I think that momentum might just carry them all the way to the end.
Yep, indeed. But for now, I think they just need to have a strong early game to withstand the Saints Reborn early game, right?
Yeah.
I think they just don't need to fall too far behind.
Oh boy, it's kind of on Saints Reborn at this point. I mean, you have Grok, he can play there aggressively, as you can see on the top side, but honestly, it looks like a very standard game. Ooh, top man getting a bit of damage here, but not enough.
Yeah, at least they got the crap. Most important thing, and the top one went over to Psg.Rrq. I am Jago, so I actually got that up.
Looks like it's very standard from both sides. They are mirroring each other extremely well. I think they're also going to invade, if I'm correct. Yeah, they are invading, but they are responding to it from the side of Saints Reborn. They don't want them to let them take this away for free. Ooh,
they got it away. Grok was the one. Liam doing a really good job taking away Lemon as well. Good job.
Yep, so basically they're still even at this point in time. They are pushing in Leomord in pretty hard. I don't think they can break the turret so early into the game anyways, but the rotations are coming down. Oh, top man's in trouble!
Gets the call and gets first blood.
Yikes, that was a rough one. That was a rough one. The rotations come through, but top man isn't able to last.
Psg.Rrq slowly starting the engine.
This feels weird. It's happening on both sides of the map. I mean, Psg.Rrq did some successful invades.
Oh, so he can't go to the umbrella. He will go to the duck and he's there one more time. Yo, wow, wait a second.
They're gonna trick kills.
That is sending a message you can ever see.
Okay, hold up. Are both of these teams just basically mirroring each other? I mean, so far the only advantage Psg.Rrq have gotten is just that turtle. Besides that, they've been trading kills on both sides of the map.
No, Psg.Rrq got to kill top and bottom.
Oh yes, that is true. That is true.
Yeah. So So it's been a long day. It's been a long day.
Oh my goodness. I mean, so far, based on what we've seen, I mean, both sides are doing the exact same sort of movements here and there, but it looks like PSG is getting a little bit more. Slight advantage, but not enough to really break through yet. Wow, half health all that time. Wow, they're not joking around.
Tuturu is just forcing it now. I think he's just going to back off, take the buff, and come back and do the same. Lemon going to cut the wave as much as he can. He wants to create pressure for his team.
Yeah, he knows that his side of the jungle is basically gone. He has no control over it or whatsoever.
They might want to go bottom lane here. They know the crab is available, but they're just going to play the creep first. They do not want to lose any experience, but you can see Psg.Rrq walking up to the top side. They're playing.
Oh, they know.
Hook, line, and sinker. Airflow. There goes the charge, and there goes the ult with the flicker. Not going to be enough. I am Jago going to pick up that freebie over there, and now they're going to cut the wave. They are going to look for the dive.
Yeah, they're going to... I mean, they don't have to look for the dive. They know Kai is ready to push them out anytime, so it's not going to be optimal, so they're just going to immediately rotate down to mid, put some damage into that mid turret as much as they can, and use Thamuz as a way to be like, hey, the Living Ward, you see me? Don't come close.
But Tuturu and James playing a really good team. Double tag Zoe bit.
Oh,
he's gonna get caught on. I am Jago. He tried to play ring around the Rosie, but the only thing he gets is Tuturu in the face.
Yeah, so far Tuturu is just destroying this ball lane right now, with the help of Mincetar as well, being the support. He is just making Leomord's top man's life just a living hell. He is struggling and needs the support.
And this is the Psg.Rrq that we expected to see, right? Dominant, strong, consistent. They're showing up hard.
Yeah, I think PSG really are. Oh, man. The continuous siege here is starting to become a problem. I think Saints Reborn have to play around this bottom side more than top.
Oh, look at that. They're just constant pressuring. They are filling up. They're throwing it, everything. They are not giving up any mercy.
Yeah, I think they're playing really well around I Am Jago. I Am Jago takes the longest way around, forced them into him, pushing, slowly just cradling him into their deaths.
And Lemon is just having his free from. That's you basically, right?
Yeah,
and
basically.
I Am Jago, they're just picking up so many freebies. RRQ, Psg.Rrq in full stride now.
Let's double check the items real quick, just to have a better idea of how these teams are playing out. Mincetar, yep, he is going to go for a tank sort of build. Blade of Despair so early into the game, 5 minutes. Oh man.
They're just taking all the jungles. They can't do anything. They already have completed and built last X, like you said, Athena's shield as well. But Blade of Despair is the main key one, and he's gonna hit like a truck, jump together with Lemon. Petrify is that Divine Judgment as well. This could be a Q out for Lemon, though he even survives as well. The healing from his ultimate not going to be enough. But look at the bottom side of the map. They're not even losing this 5v3. They won the fight. They take the inhibitor. Psg.Rrq are not joking around.
Yeah, I mean, Psg.Rrq, they look super comfortable here. This feels like they're in there.
Oh
no.
Lands the stun as well. No way they're getting out. The King's Calling comes true. And James just put the full combo onto him.
This is looking super rough for Saints Reborn.
One more time, no. Top man. I think they understand they can't play that aggressive.
Yeah, they're in full control of the game. Thamuz is just cleaning up the jungle wherever he can, but now he needs to put pressure on top side. Tier 2 goes down in the mid. This is looking so bad for Saints Reborn.
No, they need a saving grace. Who will it be? Will it come true? You can see the ultimate Tuturu just constantly poking them out.
Oh, man. This is actually really brutal. Off of the slightest mistakes. Even though Saints Reborn were doing the exact same movements as PSG, just weren't able to get the same sort of profits that Psg.Rrq got in the first 3 minutes of the game.
This could be it. Nope, it's not enough. It's not tacky, but they do that. James, no, the flicker as well. T-Bag trying to do something, but look at the bait, James. That's insane. But 2 members go down, but here comes I Am Jago. Is this the way to end the game? I Am Jago, he wants to go for the brilliance. Instead, the emblem, not enough. Wait a second, Top Man gets another one, and I Am Jago, he does have the darkening. He's trying to spam no cells. The machine gun mage comes online, and they get another one.
Oh boy. For a moment there, I really did think that Saints Reborn would have cleaned up the rest of that fight, but the moment Psg.Rrq, the moment I Am Jago just gets his ultimate, he is just completely destroying people with the concentrated energy and the lightning truncheon. He is just uncontestable at this point in time.
Yes, that is true. He has just so much utility, so much regeneration as well. So he needs to keep tabs on this Lunox.
This is not looking good for Saints Reborn. At this point in time, even if I would like to say like, hey, they just gotta hang on, they can scale into the game, it's not looking too good for them as of right now. They are literally 12k behind at 7 minutes into the game.
Oh, look at Liam. He's just being the truck and the front line that he's teaming. He walked into 5 members and didn't give a damn about it. Great play.
And he's chunking people out. Chop just does not care. He is willing to chunk them out. He's just walking right up. He doesn't care at all.
Doesn't really care. Here comes the Courage Bow that should be thrown. Oh, they do not have minions anymore, so you need to back off. Wait, Liam, you need to be careful, my friend. Oh, no. Divine Judgment already wasted. Oh,
I think at that point you don't have any fear. The only thing you really need to worry about is
the Hurricane Dance.
Hurricane Dance.
James tried to use the hook, but they're not going to land onto anyone. Momentum gets charged up, but Psg.Rrq hitting on all cylinders. They go onto Airflow. King's Glory not going to land onto anyone, but a hook is going to land onto Airflow. He survives. He needs to use the flicker, and Huba jumps in with the 1,000-pounder, but there's no follow-up to get him to petrify, and now they are going to this top side. Good job, land onto Huba. That's not the one that you want. He goes down. He's so low, and he will finally get burned out here. Get in. I think this is the final push.
Yo, what the heck?
Oh, Zoe been doing what he can, but he do it, clearing out the minions teabag. Though he's throwing back to the base into the fountain because he cannot withstand the pressure of Psg.Rrq. And the Indonesian team fully comes online, and as kings of kings, they reclaim their throne and walk into tomorrow. That was a much more straightforward game.
Oh. Wow, that was a game.
That's the Psg.Rrq that we all expected, right?
I mean, they just profited twice off of two like very small plays and took that advantage all the way through.
Well, let's look at the end game stats really quickly. But this is how Psg.Rrq just plays, right? They have momentum. They understand the rotations really well. Liam, really well played. James as well on that Minstar. You doubted it? Oh, he showed you why this Minstar is worth picking.
Yeah, I was absolutely wrong. They were just crushing it this game. My goodness. The constant picks, the constant play around I Am Jago as well. And Tuturu had a very straightforward job. He knew he just had to siege while I Am Jago is just dominating the rest of the top side of the map. It's just nuts what this team was able to accomplish off of just 2 very small interactions in the early stages of the game.
That's why they are a top-tier team. You can see as smooth as possible. The flow, the grow was very straightforward. Congratulations, Psg.Rrq. We are moving on to day 2, and thank you so much to Saints Reborn.
Yeah,
it has been a long journey. Sorry, it's been a long journey, but it does end here.
Yeah, hopefully, especially for Saints Reborn, they take this experience and they just keep growing from here, because not a lot of teams can say that they stood up against such big teams.
Yeah, that's true. They are going on. Just to remind everyone, the brackets that are highlighted in white are going to be played today. So all the games, the ones that are not highlighted, are all tomorrow. So tomorrow we have another 6 series for you. 5 series, sorry.
5 series. But man, it's going to be intense. There's going to be so many. Gosh, man. Honestly, the level of competition that I was expecting out of this was nothing compared to what was being shown today already.
Yeah, it's 6
series.
Math is hard. Counting is hard.
Counting is hard.
But now, going on to the next game. I don't think we're going on a break. We're going straight away. It's going to be Team Fallen against RRQ.
Team Fallen versus
RSG. Sorry about that.
The R's are difficult.
You know what's the biggest troll? Like a team just named themselves R.
Oh no, please don't. I feel like you've just incentivized just like 50 people being like, got it. Team name ideas.
But yes, RSG against Team Fallen. Another elimination match. Who will join Saints Reborn in the 7th to 8th place?
Ooh, this is gonna be I mean, So far, I would have to say Resurgence, they had an extremely crazy close game.
Great game.
Yeah, against EVOS here. So, I mean, I'm not too sure how Team Fallen is going to handle Resurgence this time out. I don't know whether or not Team Resurgence might drop the ball, and hopefully Team Fallen might actually have a chance here, because on paper, you would just expect Resurgence to take this all the way.
Yeah, but it's a best of one, and anything can happen.
Absolutely.
However, you can see, just like Psg.Rrq, you know, sometimes quality is just always there.
Yeah, I mean, they play really consistently so far, and they are just crushing it. However, will Resurgence do the same this time? I mean, best of ones. Again, what I hate about best of ones is even if you accidentally like, oh man, I'm confident. I run it down once, and just a huge momentum swing afterwards. That's just feels bad.
That's true indeed. But yeah, I think both teams are just setting up our last, and again, all Singaporean affair. Who's gonna go home? What do you think? Watching the games earlier on today, I can't help but admit RSG looks to be in a better spot compared to Team Fallen.
Yeah, I would have to agree. I mean, definitely you can see the experience from RSG every single time. They are really consistent for most of their games, so it's hard to deny that on paper RSG should take this game away. Yep. However, we don't know whether Team Fallen, under the pressure, under the clutch, will they be able to perform?
And they played pretty well against Bigatron. Managing to always, they didn't get a lead themselves, but always able to turtle it out for a later stage and always give themselves a chance.
Yeah, I have to agree. Oh, hopefully these teams have got into the draft sooner or later because the people want it. We want it too.
Yeah, exactly. But we do have a little bit of time. So we want to thank everyone for watching. It's a nice Saturday. And guess what? It's our last Saturday here. Oh, boy. That's sad.
Yeah, that is sad. Considering how long this tournament has been going on for. Man.
It's crazy. But this is championship week. And here at the Straits Championship playoffs are in full motion, in full engine.
Full effect.
That's the one.
Full engine.
What is that?
Full turbine. Any engine at this point. Full wind turbine.
Okay.
Let's go.
Let's look at the standings really quickly and see the updates. And straight away you can see 7th place. Saints Reborn is your 7th and 8th place team. Who will join them in that bottom half?
Oh man, I mean, once the 7th and 8th places have been pushed out of the way, can you imagine what games are going to be going on from there on out? It's literally just going to be top teams smashing against each other every single time.
It's just going to be a coin toss.
Right? It's going to be a coin toss. You don't know who's going to win.
2-1s. Oh, I can see my future.
Oh boy.
I love 2-1s.
Yes.
I saw 14,580,000 possibilities, and there's only one that ends in all 2 zeros. Are you excited about Endgame?
Yeah, I am pretty excited about Endgame. That's it. Yep, that's it. I'm not gonna go further because I feel like it's a rabbit hole. The moment you start talking about it, right, it's just a deep spiral.
So what do you think about
No?
We have some times, right? What do you think about Infinity War? Why didn't there were so many times they could have killed Thanos. They could have. Spoiler: Thanos wins. Is it really a spoiler if it's 1 year later?
I mean, to be fair, it's pretty set in stone because of the comics as well. But
All right. That being said, you know what? Why not we take a Thanos snap ourselves and go on a break? Are you ready? All right. 3, 2, 1.
And welcome back, everybody, to the playoffs of the Straits Championships, brought to you by Global ROGS as well as Moontoon's E Project. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. This is Resurgence versus Team Fallen.
Yep. And now, elimination match once again. Who's gonna come on top? Straight away, let's go to the draft. Now what? We just wanted to go straight into it. RSG has Aeon, Aoi, Lun, Swan, and Ken on the side of Team Fallen. Big Bad Bear, Qian, Kirato, Susu, as well as Hong.
Let's see how this is gonna play out overall. Probably gonna be the first ban here. And now remember, this is a best of one, so everything in this draft, if they draft wrongly, it could hurt them if they drop this game.
So far, you know, a little bit of just want to remind everyone here, Nash is not playing, got replaced by Qian here.
Interesting.
So there is a sub coming in.
I like how it's featuring Albie when Albie's right
Our team is banned.
There's some sort of a relationship there that we should not go into.
But overall,
Your
looks like
team
it's going to be
is
standard
banned.
bans so far. I can't wait till when it's going to be like a Singapore versus Indonesia matchup and how that's going to shift how they play the game.
Yeah.
That'll be very interesting.
So far,
to see.
still very country-based. I think only tomorrow, tomorrow only we'll start having those cross-country matches. Because today, all upper brackets are all similar countries as well. So it's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
It's a good start, right? It's like a tease, introduction, and then bam. It's like, you know, like if you watch football, it's like Champions League. Whoever is the best of the best.
And then the different play styles that come together. But
yeah, we didn't plan it. They didn't plan it. It was all because of the group stage seeding.
Your
Yeah.
team
But,
I mean,
it's,
can't help
but it's a good storyline.
fair enough. Oh, looks like Kimi
I
is.
mean, they will be
Your
stupid enough to
team
take it, right?
is
Yeah,
picking.
it's just you just have to. But is Team Fallen going to pick up Lunox for
They
themselves
have
this
to.
time around?
They should. Cho and Lunox. Wow.
Why is there a priority on Hellcrit
Your
though?
team
I mean,
is
maybe it's like
picking.
one of the heroes that Chen can play.
True, I guess. But then, okay. I mean, they don't decide to pick up Lunox for themselves. Does Resurgence want to, be a little bit more aggressive here? We saw RRQ do it. They easily started walking through. Do they want to follow the same path? No, they lock in the double tanks
team
here
is
once
picking.
more. Team Fallen given another chance to pick up Lunox for themselves, or they can lock in their tank.
Let's see, going through. They need to log in a tank.
They're going to be really short for
do
options
they,
here.
Or do they want to take Lunox here?
I feel like either or they're going to be losing out regardless. I mean, Magus, even if you don't get your option of Lunox, you still have so many more to choose from. But
I think you pick Lolita here. You have to pick Lolita. Oh, they go for the carry.
Yep.
Your
Doesn't look like they're
team
going to pick
is
up Lunox
banned.
at all.
Okay.
But that's I think it's pretty straight cut for Resurgence to get rid of another tank easily. I think
Your team is banning.
It's fair because they don't want a mage as well, right? So.
true. But I mean, Gushin is still on the table as well, so I'm not too sure why though. I think other than they might have some inside information about the hero pool that Team Fallen can actually play. Maybe they aren't capable of playing certain heroes. We're just gonna have to wait and see. Second part of the ban phase here. Team Fallen looking out for that third ban.
They want to ban Marksman's.
Aldous.
Aldous is good as well.
Your
Yeah, I'll
team
take
You know,
that.
is
Marksman's,
picking.
Aldous. Oh, Chen is actually the number one Harley in Singapore.
Oh, really? Huh?
Whoa!
So they did have inside information. Okay, so it wasn't as random as we thought it would be. Looks like Lunox finally
Your team
locked
is
in there
picking.
for Team Fallen. I think they were really gunning out for Harley there, I suppose.
Makes sense and true.
They wouldn't, would they? I mean, this is the best one. They drop this game, it's done. Well, we're about to see. Is this going to be the first? Is this going to be the first one? It was locked in before, but we don't know whether that was kind of a.
That was because
hey,
LY4 knew that. That makes more sense.
way more sense.
Yep, I like the higher. I think I'm just going off Wimp here, but RG is screaming a lot of Indonesian teams.
Yeah, because you can definitely tell the way that they're drafting is a lot different compared to what we usually see amongst the Singaporeans as well.
Yep.
So, I think definitely this is going to be pretty interesting. I don't think they will have, unless they're able to get. They just need a little bit of a lead of Hayabusa. Just a little bit of a lead so he can actually take care of any of the side lanes. Because he should have a pretty decent matchup against the Hellcrit if he is paired up against him in one of the side lanes.
Should be a Minotaur. Bellaric works as well. Looks like they just want to counter the Alice Blood Oat ultimate.
Yeah, and also Minotaur was picked up by Resurgence, so they didn't have that option either. But at the very least, they've got quite a few options on this side. But I think Resurgence got a really solid comp here. However, even though they do have a really solid comp, I'm kind of questioning whether or not Alice was necessary. I don't feel like it was entirely, but I feel like it can still work out.
We'll have to see, because I'm still having doubts on the Alice. Because I like everything else except for Alice. It's always like this, right? So for all the games I've cast off RRQ in this tournament, it's always like, oh, I like the drop, except for
that
one.
one pick.
Except for it was Kadida, and then I forgot what's the second game that what they picked I didn't like. But this one, the Alice, just didn't really make sense. However, the rest of the team is quite solid. What about Team Fallen's lineup?
Team Fallen's lineup, I'm quite okay with it. It's a standard lineup for them. I do feel it's a little greedy, but let's go straight into the game, and we can talk a little bit more about that, because
It's the skin!
it's the skin.
Don't you think the skin is nice?
I think it's like, alright. I'm okay with it. I'm not like, you know, head over heels for it, and that's what I'm waiting for in skin. That's when I really, really want it bad. But looking over at both sides, looks like they are going to try and go for a punish. Yeah, they're just going to use Hayabusa. Once they give him a bit of a lead, he can pop up pretty.
Oh, Flicker forced out. They're really afraid of Kirato.
Huh. Okay, but then they lose a little bit of EXP down on mid side. Okay, so I think they're willing to sacrifice a little bit of time out of Kirato's schedule to push ahead, protect their jungle as well as protecting the lane. Especially since Carrie is apparently by herself, which is rather interesting.
Yeah, he's just trying to get as much of leash. Her job is to just stay alive, right? Get Hellcrit into a good position so he can carry the make him Aeon, trying to steal away the beetle. Blowing Bloods there.
No.
And Deadly Poisonous Sting is just gonna pick it up.
Can we quickly... Oh, wait, hold on. Let's look at the bottom side first.
On lane, Gosusu is there. He might want to go in. Oh, Lord, quick fingers. He's trying to play Ring Around the Rosie, and that looks pretty cool.
Okay, but
away.
I'm out of here. Can we quickly pull up the items just to see? I want to see the battle spells. Looks like, interestingly enough, Carrie decides to go Flicker. Didn't decide to go for the Aegis, so I do feel this Aeon.
Oh, wow.
Oh, no, Aeon's in trouble.
Oh, huge pick off. You're forced to sprint straight away just to stay alive. And wow,
He still wants to catch the wave. Oh, boy.
fair enough. But he's all fine. He's all dandy. Once he's level 4, he's going to be much easier to just stay alive.
To be honest, I'm more concerned of how this bottom lane is going to go, because eventually, once he's nearing level 4, Minotaur doesn't need to stand by Lun anymore, and Lun can easily take out this Terry single-handedly, given the right circumstances.
Well, Chen is quite tanky. Blender does get tagged. Do they want to jump on? Oh, wow! A great preempt there. They want to go for this. Big Bad Bear tried to go for the jump, but it's not there just yet.
Not there just yet. Oh, actually, on the bottom side, we do see Kirato having a bit of an engagement here. Not enough. I don't think they can isolate one person so that Lun can immediately get his ninjutsu stacks to eventually shadow kill him.
They have to be careful here. Yes, they have a lot of pressure. Albi does get tagged out by Kirato. Swat. Yep, Chen's gonna go down. And I think that should be the turtle pickup as well.
Yeah. Ooh, turtle pickup as well. This is looking so good for Resurgence here. I don't think Hayabusa is contestable right now, but you can see. Oh,
Hellcrit. Ooh, he almost walked into Aeon there in that brush.
that was close. That was close. I mean, they gotta be super careful. Overall, I think the strategy is being played well. Resurgence are playing their advantages as much as they can. I feel like they are going a little unpunished here because they're putting so much focus in making sure that Lun doesn't get out of control.
Kira, yep. I think that Lun is getting focused quite a bit, but I know Big Bad Bear is not allowed to do anything to just get Snowball out of control as well. Meanwhile, oh no, Kirato!
I mean, he tried.
We all saw that, unfortunately.
We all saw that. But he really tried to get a better position there.
And this means RSG, they're going to get so much pressure in the bottom lane. They already have a 3,000 gold to lane, and they're just going to keep on forcing the issue.
Kind of interesting. I mean, now that Resurgence have been... Oh, no.
Aeon there, he does have the blood. Oh, he does get kicked back into turret. I think he's dead 100%. Petrified as well, but off screen you can see Hong they get tagged out. RSG gonna have this priority in the lane.
Oh, they are chunking him out. Wow. They really are okay with this. They realized that the Hellcrit was able to... I didn't notice this earlier, but yeah, they were able to push this forward because they knew that Hellcrit was too low to actually come back into the lane and it would have resulted in another death, so they kept on going.
Oh, I'll be fighting Chen. Oh, let's hope that's the only time I saved him.
Yep, that's really awkward. Now, Hayabusa back down on bot side. He is just going to keep pushing, and I don't think Harry wants to stay there any longer when you don't have the help of your tier 1 turret at that point of time, considering that Lung can kill her at any point, given the right conditions.
But this time, RSG are playing with an iron fist. They understand their strength, but Albi needs to be careful.
Oh, no.
Aeon does get tagged up by Kirato. A little bit of a unfortunate event. Chen should go down and
Whoa!
but
Okay.
here comes Albi in the flank. They do get it. Hong comes through as well. Needs to force the flicker out. Ken tries to get something out. Here comes the ultimate. Albi not going to finish off anyone but Kirato in the back line, while RSG is just overpowering them. Once there, they get Kirato. Albi super aggressive with the forward flicker. They're going to get this mid turret as well as the top one.
Am I just seeing RRQ play all over again? This is looking very reminiscent of the previous matchup here, because they are just taking everything that they want and not taking any retaliation whatsoever back, and they've created quite a significant gold lead for themselves. Looks like they've already pushed themselves 7k ahead.
Yep, and now you can see RSG. This is but the thing is that they did this in game 1 as well, right? Against EVOS. Can they end the game? That's the main question. Yeah, they're good at taking all 6 out of turrets, which they have done. Can they do it into the inhibitors?
I mean, you can see with Team Fallen's movement here. They are just struggling to keep up with the amount of rotations coming in from Team Resurgence, considering that Resurgence does have the superior wave clear, and they are just using it to proxy a lot of the waves, making it extremely difficult to really keep up with the momentum.
Oh, but Albi is feeling super confident, and that's why he can do it, because of the momentum. The tempo that RSG is playing is super high. Oh, Hong! He's a tank there, but it didn't look like one when Albi was just hitting him non-stop.
Once again, they're just going to keep sieging this again. Every time they walk up, they're just going to get a fistful of damage from Albi.
Swan has his rage from Aeon, no split pushing the bottom side. RSG spreading Team Fallen thin. They're gonna get him the 6 minutes into the game. Albi there together with Lun. They're doing so much, pushing them back. RSG, here comes Swan, the Minion of Fury into Kirato. Gets sniped up. Hong with the Nature Seed a little bit too late. Whereas Ken with the out of the Hurricane that forces Big Bad back out of the fountain. No chance whatsoever. And RSG forcing Team Fallen out of the base. Chen gets outed on, and there goes the snipe. The assassinate comes through. Lun trying to stay alive. He will stay alive. He's gonna get that bottom inhibitor as well. RSG is playing with full confidence.
Yeah, I mean, where was this RSG just now when they're up against EVOS? They needed a lead just like this.
Oh, meanwhile, Albi, that is dirty. Trying to play. He's going into the face of Kirato, saying, "Kick me, man, kick me, I dare you." And he kicked him away because he just couldn't handle the pressure.
Yeah, I mean, Turtle is just coming is now coming back up. And they've already created such a lead for themselves that they're not even going to bother with it. They're just going to go straight for this inhibitor.
Oh, Kirato just used the Chikundo, but only lands on the Cannon Swan. Those are the 2 tanks. You can see Albi still freaking away. There is no defense. There's all 3 inhibitors, and now his could be also. Oh, that's actually a silence onto Big Bad Bear. Dark Knight Force comes through. They need to back out a little bit. Chikundo lands on the tree, but they're so low. Go Susu doing what he can. Kirato the first guy to fight. Go Susu will pick out another one until Hong did go down outside of your screens, but I think this could be the GG push here, Gideon.
Yep, all 3 waves in sync are coming together here, and that's a lot of damage.
Yep, Lun, you can see how comfortable he is on this hero, and he's going for it. They're just pushing it, making sure this game is as clean as well. 9-3, only 8 minutes in. They're starting to hit on the crystal. They're waiting for the minions. I'm not really sure why they're not really committing onto it.
I don't think they have enough minions just yet, but yeah, bottom and top is pushing in. They need to at least get 1 or 2 pickoffs here if they want to look for the end. Here it comes!
Lands the stun on Kirato. That's the first casualty. The Petrify comes through. They do get Ken. However, Aeon doing so much damage. He got sniped off away as well. Lun using his Shadow Bane just to clear out the minions. He gets a triple kill. He won't go down to the crystal, and now Albi on his soul together with Swan. Here comes the Dark Knight Falls. There is no vision, but he doesn't need any. He can just end the game. The crystal down to 20% health. I think this is going to be game here, Gideon.
Yep, they're looking to end this. Oh no! Taking a bit of target damage, but it doesn't matter as he goes in for the end and guns it down. Wow!
RSG, that's how you respond.
Whoo, boy!
Resurgence, resurging back as a team.
Yeah, and they're bringing themselves out.
Whoa!
Other way around. But Resurgence will be at least not having to worry about a best of 1 anymore.
Yeah, so the next game won't be the best of 3, but they'll be playing against the loser of Capricorn and Onic.
There we go.
Got it.
Yep, and that's going to be intense. I mean, no matter, is another set of intense games from here on out.
At least they can sit back and relax. Just look at the data. Really clear-cut victory. RB, really strong game. And honestly speaking, he played a phenomenal Kimi. I
Yeah.
think actually starting to realize that, hey ho, Kimi is a top-tier pick.
Yeah, I don't think they should let any ever let Kimi through.
But then they still think Grok is more important.
Yeah, I do think Grok has a place, but I do think that Kimi is just, especially if you're able to lock in your tanks as well and have a strong side lane pusher, Kimi is just such a monster. She can go into that side lane and really start sieging anybody they want to if you have the right composition, as we saw with Psg.Rrq, and in this one we just saw it all be just wrecking through people.
Yep, I think so too. However, I want to say thank you so much to Team Fallen. You do walk home with a big chunk change in your back pocket. But let's look at the brackets and see the updated scores. And there it is. Oh, they can't see my fingers now. So, congratulations to RG. You will walk into the next day of the playoffs, day 2, Championship Sunday, as we would like to call it.
Yep.
And that means RG will not be playing again today. Now, our final 2 matches, our final 2 best of 3s, will be Onyx Esports against Capcom and Bigatron Singapore against Evor Singapore. Our final 2 matches of the Nations Battle.
Yeah, now the real question is whether Capcorn can go through the gauntlet.
Well, they went on 1. Can they do it again? The best of 3 between Onyx and Capcom will be coming out soon. But we will go on a short break before we do go to that game. Yeah, so that is it. So there is, at least we're done with all the best of 1s. Right?
Yeah, absolutely. Now it's going to be best on 3s onwards. Some of the toughest games that we're going to be experiencing.
But this is it, you know. If you want to be the best, you gotta beat everyone. And all the teams that are left in are just top-tier teams in their own respective fights. Who will come out on top, we'll have to find out. But before that, we'll go on a very, very short break. Next up, it's Onyx against Capcom. Who will come on top? My name is Matthew. His name is Fatal5. And this is the Straight Championship brought to you by Global ROGS and Moontoon's E-Project, where esports is for everyone. See you in a bit. Hey guys, welcome back to the stream and welcome back to the Straight Championship, brought to you by Global Rogers and supported by Winton's ePortrait, where esports is for everyone. My name is Matthew Chan and his name is the Fatal Five-Way, and now we are back. It's the best of three and back to the upper bracket.
Yeah, and there's going to be one really exciting game here because previously we saw Capcom themselves beat RRQ. Can they do it? Can they go through the gauntlet? Can they beat Onyx Esports as well?
We'll have to see, because this is going to be really interesting, right?
Yeah.
Capcom, they look so good. They were decisive and they were strong.
Yeah.
However, was it the Aldios? Remember, the Aldios really strong. But that being said, let's go to the draft. Onyx against Capcom. See, this time Onyx will be on the blue side because they have the higher seed. Just to remind everyone, they finished first seed of Group A, where Capcom finished, if I'm not mistaken, third seed. Yeah, third seed of Group A. So, well, battle of the Group A's again.
Yeah, once again, I mean, these guys have been finding it really hard. Onyx being invited at Capcom, just grinding through the entire qualifiers, all through group stages, all the way to the playoffs. So they deserve to be here as well as Onyx. So let's see how they play this out.
Do you ban the Grok here, Onyx? No, they think the Aldios. Now, that was the one I talked about. Now, Capcom, Harif, yes or no? Or are you going to leave it open because you think you have an answer for it? I won't be surprised. Let's see.
My nerves. Oh, I think that they're really thinking about it though.
Because if they ban Harif, right, Onyx gonna first pick the Grok 100%.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, Capcom did play pretty good against the Harif pick the last time against Psg.Rrq. I mean, the last couple of seconds. Come on, man, don't do this to me.
Yeah, exactly. So Onyx should be first picking the Grok here, unless they want the Cho, because it's still open as well. Selena as well, another one, but Grok is the other one. Remember, this is an full Indonesian game, so maybe the Selena is going to be a little bit more prominent here.
Yeah, I do expect Lunox is already banned out.
Selena Kaya?
Selena Kaya? Yeah, that's true.
Selena Kaya, it's a little bit more because Kimmy is banned. Cello Boy played such a good game on Kimmy.
They could lock in both their tanks right now, and then Onyx does mirror it and pick up the Selena for themselves. Are they okay with that?
Selena Kaya.
Hellkurt.
Your team is picking.
Interesting.
Okay, that one's a little bit more interesting. I would have expected Hellkurt to come out a little bit later.
Okay, Akai is a good pick because he counters Hellkurt naturally.
I feel this is a bit early.
No.
If they want to pick Alpha, this is a little bit early.
You kind of want a last rotation.
Yeah. Are they actually going to do this? No way.
No,
really?
I don't think so.
Really?
I
mean, they're holding up on it for a really long time here. They are really considering it. It's going to be the last couple of seconds right now. Let's see whether they do lock it in. They switch it over. That's it, the Hayabusa.
First time I'm going to see an Indonesian team play up Hayabusa. I want to see what's the hype about.
Yeah.
Every time. They ban it out. Third ban. What is it about? Now, Godiva, great player so far. Minsutar, insane.
Ridiculous.
Good pick here. Not really, because they have the Akai. What do you want to pick for? He's only played the Aldios and the Minsutar.
I mean, they definitely...
they only played 2 games, so to be fair, there's 2 heroes, right?
Yeah, but they definitely need a tank right here.
Is banning.
Now, Onyx, pretty easy for them. I think they will be looking to get rid of another... Yeah, Minotaur will be pretty detrimental here. I feel like, in terms of a lot of these, that Hayabusa is going to be so good, especially into a solo lane against Hellkurt. All he needs is just that little bit of support, and then he can just take out whoever's in the lane, regardless of who it is, for the most part, as long as it's a 1v1.
Yep.
Now, what are they going to be looking out for the side of Capcorn?
I think that they might want to ban out the fighters. There goes the Minotaur ban. They might want to ban out a carry, right? Claude. I think Claude's a good ban. Because the thing is that oh man, once again, Onyx, change back your names! Because his name is Sasa, right? He plays a mean Onyx.
Yeah.
He's a mean Claude. And he's really good at it. I remember I casted it once and he was just insane at it. So I won't be surprised if they just ban out the Claude. Oh, they're going to do one instead. So are they going to take the Damas here?
I mean, they need one more tank first.
No, I think they're going to pick they might pick the Damas here. Bellery? Bellery's open.
Yeah, I think if it comes down to it, Thamos might be the better pick, but oh well, sure.
Your team.
Okay, technically they can still flex it. They can still flex it.
Fair enough, fair enough. So
it's
it's a good pick.
bad.
It's
Yeah,
a good pick as well. Flex picks are great because you keep your opponents guessing, and because they almost take it out straight away, they take
Your
the
team is
Galmus
picking.
as well as the Harley. Whoa!
huh?
Support Selena.
We've seen Capcorn do this before.
Yes.
It's not like the first time we have seen it, but so far they perform pretty well on it. Let's see whether they're able to do it against another high-level Indonesian
If
team.
I'm not mistaken, Jack Lee's the one that played it first in our qualifiers.
Yes.
So he's the one bringing it back. I want to see how they can do onto it. Should be Kaya, Groot playing that Kaya, and I think Godiva going to hit on that Harley.
I mean, we've seen this before.
What do you think? What do you think of? Honestly, I'll be honest. Onyx draft looked a little bit more solid.
Yeah, only because it's pretty straightforward what they want to do. I'm expecting them to do exactly what happened the last time, where they have the Hayabusa and they have one support until he's level 4, and then leave him to be until he completely destroys that entire lane. Whoever comes up there, he can basically just run through them. It's really hard to catch him to begin with, and he has a lot of damage if he's fighting someone solo. So it's just a lot of problems that I don't think Capcorn have an answer to.
We'll have to see how the game plays out. But at least it's back onto the best of trees. Onyx going up against Capcorn. Let's see who will come out in the first game.
As we can see here, looks like, yep, Hayabusa is going to be supported by the Akai, while Thamos is just going to be sitting by himself. But a lot of pressure is going to be put on to Onyx here. The Abyssal Arrows are going to be thrown out all the time. Oh, Jack Lee's damage.
Wait a second. He's forced to flicker out already.
Yeah.
Wow, early play coming in.
And that's the power of that early Selena. Her damage in the early game really makes a significant difference.
Yep, and I think the rest of the map is pretty straightforward. They're just going to start the buffs, get as much damage as possible, and get the buffs as well. So just to maximize all the efficiency and take all the jungle cannons.
Yeah, as quickly as possible. But it doesn't look like Capcorn got really greedy by going for one of the jungle camps on the top side after they proxied the wave. They immediately just backed off, went into their own jungle. Oh wait, hold on!
He needs to be careful. Kage almost getting the kill, but quick fingers on the side of Groot does manage to walk away just for now. Oh, wow, whoa! Rakaze get! Oh no! No!
Oh,
that's not allowed. That is not allowed.
That's so dirty. Oh, what a play.
To be that confident, to understand that you can flicker through and use your wall to kill that. Oh, that's not allowed.
That feels... that feels so dirty, but Onyx not giving any opportunities for Capcorn to really get ahead in the game. They'll take it. That was so nasty. But you can see the rotations coming in. Gushin and Cho both are rotating to that top side. Thamos is forced to move back out. Rock's gonna meet them in the middle, but I don't think it matters too much.
I like this coming up from Capcorn. Mid lane though, they might want to converge onto the Gushin. It's pretty low. Groot does get focused out as well. Groot will go down, and I think they're gonna converge onto the turtle as well.
That's going to be the first turtle of the game going over to Onyx Esports. Oh, wait. Could they potentially do something here? I mean, they've got the level 4 in Zoa.
Yeah, but Celeboy will get focused on. Dark Knight Force comes through. They do want to go for this fight. They catch onto Hokage. A great Hurricane Dance though, but Celeboy picks up Mitsukage. They do kill him off as well. Azoa is the other one, but here comes Hokage with the deadly magic. But the real star of the show is Raikage at the moment. The Grok just doing so much damage. That's 3 for 1. And the Wild Charge as well hits off the Celeboy. One more auto attack. There goes the kill. And Hokage will be making it 4 for 1. And Onyx is in cruise control.
Yeah, that is so huge for them. Picking up so many members while still having a lot of their own alive. They're just crushing it right now.
And now they're even going to take away the buffs in the side of Jack Lee. Wait a second. That was pretty interesting. He does have the extra. You should not go down for it, but that was really close. However,
wait a minute.
A great arrow into the way of the dragon will pick up that retribution kill. Capcorn biting back a little bit, but not in the way that they need.
Yeah, I think they're
Dark Knight Falls. They have enough damage. The flicker comes through from Kazekage. Raikage coming in for the tag team. He wants to kill off Jack Lee, but Jack Lee, really quick fingers, understanding what he needs to do. But, man, Grok's pretty tanky, pretty hard to kill him off.
Man, they're getting these picks, but it's like so frustrating because they can't really capitalize on it thanks to somebody rotating to protect them. Selly boy!
Incandescence is there, but he's all trapped. No escape whatsoever. Is it? Oh no! Groot gets the Jikondo and walks away. Hello.
Whoo! At least Selly boy didn't die to another ball this time.
Yeah, that was true. But wow! I thought he was there 100%, but he understood what was his limits and he went for it.
He's getting really, really close here for a lot of these situations, but so far Capcom haven't lost a single tier 1 target just yet, so this isn't going to be as much of a destruction compared to the lower bracket games. Tsuchikage!
Godiva's down, but Celeborn gets focused as well. Here comes Dark Knight's Force. Azoa trying to look for somebody, but he cannot go for anyone. Hokage will get sniped away from Jack Lee. That's 1-for-1 exchange so far. Good with the pump out. Soulspike will tag onto this Kazekage, but Diddy Point Stinger will not land. Will not matter though. Oh, the Archive. He's 1v4, but everyone's so low. Can he do it? Can he go for the triple? No, it's the answer. He gets 2, but it's not enough. They lose the fight, but Mizukage manages the split push through, and now he gets the turret. Is he gonna get this turtle? No, he's gonna go mid to clear the minions out.
Oh my goodness, what a fight that was! And Capcorn fight back, just like you said. I don't think Azoa will be able to take this, will he? Oh yes, he will.
He will.
The minions will take care of it.
Definitely take it.
Oh, that's so good. Azoa understanding that quickly backs out before he gets caught by the Harley. I mean, he would easily just go down there if Harley caught him out.
Yep, and now they are going on to this turtle because they took the turret in the top side. Hellcat has a delayed recall, so they don't have really priority on this turtle.
I mean, that means that does mean that Mizukage is going to get a little bit of damage onto that turret there. Don't think he's responding to yet. Let's double check whether he has the endless battle already. Doesn't look he's
but a lot of tanky items. Oh, meanwhile, Kazekage doesn't count out on Archive. The 2-man knockout. But Celeborn manages to get away from it. They take Hokage now. 1-4 exchange so far, but here comes Daddy Hellcat going for the hunt. Can he kill off? He misses out the Daily Poison Stinger, but the turtle is still there. They get it. Get it. Capcom gets it, but they lose Azoa. They lose Celeborn as well. So far, they're losing 3 members down. Are they going for the chase? They lost so much, but at least they got the turtle.
Oh my goodness, Capcom. Oh no, Azoa missed the stingers. Ah, that's so sad. It would have been enough damage to actually take out the Thamos, or at least put him in lethal range, but they sacrificed their top side for the first rotation, and Azoa was not able to get to really benefit off of it. So that is just feels bad for Capcorn.
But Azoa coming in clutch a little bit. Really good Dark Knight Force, but so far hasn't been able to find the targets because he doesn't have the damage just yet.
Yeah.
I think he's still building the blade. Yeah, finally he gets the Blade of Despair, going for the endless battle next. So I'm gonna expect he's gonna be so much more. Oh, close there.
Yeah, I mean, so far Capcorn's plays aren't wrong. They're willing to sacrifice certain objectives for it, but they are just not able to push it further.
Oh, they went for the prediction. Actually, they could have went for the kill.
I don't think they knew Thamos was there, though.
Yeah, that's true.
But you can see that Kaya, always separated from the team, having to deal with this lane is kind of getting frustrating. Because as of right now, Hellcat is pretty happy by himself on the top side. However, you have to keep maintaining those waves, and Hokage is just not allowing them with his strong wave clear. Should be enough to keep the pressure on to Capcorn on the bottom side.
Oh, here comes Sally Boy. Does get focused up. Dark Knight Force comes true. Do they want to go for it? They're going for Hayabusa. He's going for the Hayabusa kill. Is it enough? No, he has the Quad Shadow. He will be able to walk away for now.
Don't think they're going to lose too much here. Raikage is going to put a bit of damage as well. Tsuchikage looking to catch Azoa.
That was a ball. What a play! The tactic, the teamwork is insane. He put down the wall, so he was forced out himself, and now dropping like 5. Capcorn, 1 second they look fine. The other things are just insanely bad.
Oh my goodness.
I think that's dead. I think he's dead. He is dead.
I mean, this is quite a lead Onyx has developed for themselves. They've already got a 6k goal lead, and they are going to keep moving forward as they break one more tier 2, while Mizukage is going to punish them some more with Turtle under their hands.
Turtle, turret as well. They can rotate to the bottom lane, take the final out of the turret. Onyx Esports, they saw a small opening, and they just blew it wide open.
Yeah, they really know how to efficiently punish Capcorn here. No matter how many plays Capcorn has made so far, it's not going to matter as long as that goal lead is going into the right people. Oh, one more! They lose another turret!
Oh, all the turrets are out. Oh, Godiva lands the hook. Sorry,
He's
lands the
dashed.
latch a little bit. But yeah, for now, they're just going to walk away. Divine Judgment did come out, so they know that's a big cooldown. No more auto from the side of Kaya. Will they go for the dive here, Gideon?
No reason to just yet. They're probably going to starve them out of the jungle first as much as they can and wait until they get etched out, because it's going to come to a point where, hey, we don't have enough of a lead to wave clear, and then siege you down properly. We don't have things like Kimmy, but we're just going to have to wait for you to come out and we'll look to punish.
Oh, they do find the Kai trying to burn him out, but no, he stays alive, and now he Hurricane Dust. That's the two carries, and they get wombo comboed on. They lose them immediately, and Gonic, they can just walk into the base of Capcorn. However, they do find two. Oh, they go onto the ground. That's not what you want. They lose another to Kaya Falls, and now they have the minions that can take the first inhibitor of the game here, Gideon.
Yep, first inhibitor of the game. That's what they were looking for. They're waiting for Capcorn to come to them, and that's what they did. They're going to break another one to extend their lead forward.
Are they going to go for the game? They're going for the GG push. They do have minions. They have 4 members. The stand lands onto Mizukage against the Hayabusa. Jack Lee doing what he can, but he gets hooked back out. Wild charge there. Dark Knight Force from Azoa, just forcing everyone back. Kasakage pops out his ultimate just to make sure everyone walks away fine. The next batch of minions coming through, I think Onyx will just walk away.
Yeah, Onyx, they see that Lord is coming up in about 7 seconds or so. They just gotta push up sideways, maintain it, and then after that go straight full Lord. Maybe force a fight there where Capcorn clearly are underpowered to take on the team fight.
10,000 goalie on the side of Onyx. Like you said, they are definitely underpowered, but can they pull out a miracle?
I'm not too sure about that. Top lane is slow pushing so much. This is going to be one rough game for Capcorn to come back from.
They did it before. Can they do it again?
Possibly, but I mean, they've already lost 2 inhibitor turns at 10-minute mark. Usually, what happened the last time was by now, they were just sitting and contesting a Lord without losing their inhibitor turrets. So, well, it's hard to say.
The difference between this game and the Psg.Rrq game, they got Lord, and this time they don't. Capcorn needs to defend again. A Lord at 10 minutes. At least he's not the Luminous Lord, but a Lord is still a Lord. All the empowered minions coming in will be a huge issue for the team.
Yeah, all they have to do is just keep the pressure on, clear up that top side until that wave collapses on it, and then they just sync up the waves. They're definitely going to be able to take off that inhibitor turret.
I think Capcorn is going to do this one last grass cut engage. You can see they're all clumped up in the base.
Oh, that is so smart. That is so smart. They're delaying Lord so that they have a synchronized push.
But now they're going for it. Immediately the flicker comes through. Groot does force Shikage back. Immediately cancels out his ultimate. He's actually going for the archive. They do kill off one archive, but look at the health bars of Capcorn. They're also low, and Lord is still full health. Godiva forced back out. Jack Lee will force. Same goes to Godiva. Onyx doing what they can. They don't even want the kills. They just want the game, and they get it. Game 1 going over to Onyx Esports.
That was genius play. Oh man, Onyx really in a league of their own so far, completely taking on Capcorn. Even though Capcorn did have their moments, glimmers of hope where they were able to try to bounce back into the game, but they really weren't able, even though they do win team fights, unable to punish Onyx for the most part.
Yeah, I think so too. Going back, this is what we talked about, right? Onyx Esports looked strong, and this is what they can deliver. Let's look at the end game stats really quickly to see how the game unfolded.
Ooh.
And this time around, Capcorn never had a grasp of the game, right? Different from the game that they played against Psg.Rrq, where you just feel, yes, you know, Psg.Rrq, they had the lead, but every time Capcorn could do something, they could go for a fight, they could win fights. But this time around, Onyx said no and shut them down completely.
Yeah, they were just really efficient with the way they use their heroes when they know, hey, one person can easily solo turtle while the other can clear out turrets, and then we can clear out the jungle at the same time, all happening in sequence. It was just a little too much, but man, only Azul was able to touch turret. Everybody else just wasn't able to get close.
That's a Fuse Batman, right?
That's a Fuse Batman right there.
Did he even take a turret down? I don't think so, right?
It was one turret, yes.
He took it down.
Yeah. They traded. They traded 1 for 1.
All right. But that's only game 1. Best of 3 is always fun to see.
Yes. I do want to see whether or not they are going to go for, you know, a very similar composition, or do they want to just open the floodgates and try that out?
I mean, it's different, to be honest, because I wouldn't say that their comp was bad. They had a good comp. It was just that the execution was a little bit slow. The early game was all towards Onyx.
I think the biggest blunder is when they sacrificed their top tier one to get first rotation with Hellcurt and just didn't get the kill.
Yeah,
they just
that's true.
Didn't straight up win the fight.
Yeah, they went a lot of trades, but Onyx always one step ahead. You could see that they were more decisive this game. Capcom a little bit slow on the rotations.
Absolutely. Oh, just a matter of just slight execution. I think that's what it really comes down to. But let's see whether Capcom is able to bounce back from this.
Yeah, I mean, they showed their quality against Psg.Rrq, but can they do it against Onyx Esports?
It's really hard to say. Onyx is looking real good.
Yeah, and they 2-0 Saints Reborn. Can they continue this fashion? Throughout the day, it's been all 2-0s.
Yeah, I don't think it's been a 2-1 yet.
Nope, none.
Yeah, none at all. Oof.
Oh, my God.
So how do you like the new Hayabusa? Well, it's not exactly new. We've seen it once or twice before in the group stages, but Hayabusa, the way it's played, it just makes things very efficient to
tough,
punish.
and it's really tough to pressure yourself because every single time there's always one Hayabusa pushing. But with that being said, let's go to game 2 of the draft straight away. Rapid fire, bam, bam. Let's go away, and this time Capcom will be on the blue side, Onyx on the red side. But that being said, I want to see how Capcom drafts in this second game.
Yeah. Now that they do have, now that they are
Your team
allowed
is
on the
banning.
blue side, that kind of opens up a couple of options for them in terms of how the way they draft. Because last time they weren't able to pick up Grok for themselves.
Yep. So they do ban it out, so they don't want Grok in most. I think it's like PTSD.
Your team is
When you experience a flicker, Guardians barriers Grok.
Oh no, anything but that. Oh, that was brutal.
However, we'll get banned out. Capcorn. Sorry about that, guys. I think the game is still going on a little bit. So we just switch it back to us really quickly. I think we're just having a little bit of a bug. Quickly.
Yeah. But not to worry about it. We'll be back into the game as soon as possible. We don't want to keep you guys waiting. We don't want to keep ourselves waiting here.
Yeah, I mean, they banned out Harif and Grok.
Yeah. For Grok. I'm actually okay with that because in most of these situations where it's like, hey, what are you going to pick? Are you going to pick up the Grok or are you going to get like 2 really good picks right here, right now? And in most cases, you do get Grok. So by getting rid of it yourself, you keep a lot of utility and a lot of crowd control tanks on the table. And you could just keep going from there. Oh, yep. A little bit more.
So, Lunox is open. Straight away. Lunox is the other STM pick that's up, and they're going to take it. Salad
Your
Boy
team
play really good
is
Lunox
picking.
early on to get against Psg.Rrq. Can he replicate that performance? Now, with that being said, Selena and Cho, Kaya, Akai, all up in the air. Onyx.
Selena Akai?
I think Selena Kaya.
Selena Kaya. One of the up to personal preference here, but yeah, we've seen
Your
Onyx pull this
team
out
is
before. No
picking.
surprises here. Capcorn, do they lock in their double tanks though? I think this is where it becomes a little interesting, actually.
I think you pick Akai. You definitely take the Akai.
For sure.
What else do you go for?
I mean, they could go for Aldous. It's on the table, but then you've kind of like dedicated what your composition is going to be.
But I think they need the Elders because he played so well on it. And then the second game, Azola as well. I believe that they put a lot of emphasis on it, and straight away, Elders Akai, straight away.
All right, looks like
Your
they are
team
going to go
is
to their
picking.
go-to strategy that has worked out for them before. They can just do it again.
Onyx, Lolita.
Minotaur is still on the table.
I think Lolita is more synchronized of their strat.
Okay, fair enough. I can see it. Do they want to prioritize it though? They're holding up.
I think Lolita is a good priority, so that they can ban out the other. Oh,
That was
Your
great.
team is
you ban
banning.
Leomord?
I don't think you ban out Leomord. I know that even if you pick Leomord, it is no big deal for the side of Onyx Esports. I think for Capcorn, they want to get rid of certain tanks and just really narrow it down if they have to, but I don't think they have a dedicated DPS just yet. If it does come down to Onyx having to go with like some of the comps that we've seen today, which was the Kadita and Selena, they know they can completely outscale them like we've seen time and time again. Twice it has happened today.
Cho is the
Your
ban.
team
It's a
is
solid
banned.
ban all around. But I feel like, wow,
Your team is picking.
no Karita available. They say, Jack Lee, what else can you play?
Okay, I think he's pretty okay with it, honestly.
I think over here you pick one of the tanks, right? You have first priority.
I mean, Cho would have been really nice.
Claude's open as well.
Oh yeah, Claude is open. scaling dedicated DPS. Oh, please don't.
They did it before once.
Oh,
Your
100%
team
win
is
rate.
Picking.
I remember this.
100% win rate.
Oh well, it's either we're gonna see 100% or 50%.
No! Keep it at 100%. I kind of feel like I have to root for Onyx at this point because of it.
But you take Minotaur here.
Yep.
You need to counter that. You pick Minotaur and you pick an early game hero. You need to help your early game really, really quickly.
I mean, oh no, they do have... Oh. They have Alias, so that kind of messes that up. Never mind.
It's fine. Harley, yeah.
No, not again. No, not like this.
Minotaur.
No,
Okay.
not like this.
Oh.
No, not like this. Why? Why?
Alright, let's try to make a little bit of sense.
I hate this already.
The last
Just
pick
done.
on Onyx most likely going to be a hyper carry. Yep, Lancelot is one of the hyper carries that's available. Might be going for that.
I'm so done. I'm so done. Why? Anything but this. They're hovering over it. I mean, if they lock it in, I'm more okay.
Claude, yeah, I expect Claude to be picked much more.
Oh, I'm more okay with Lancelot than Nana, to be fair. I don't know why. I just have such a deep hate for Nana. I don't know why.
For what?
I have
Nana?
a deep hate for Nana.
Well, let's see whether Onyx will share your hatred after this game.
Yeah.
If they lose to it, I'm pretty sure they hate it. But Jack Lee, they're like, okay, you take away my Selena, you ban away my Khadida. What's the next logical move for me? The Nana. But to be fair, Nana brings a lot of utility to the table, right? The Polymorph, really strong spell.
I agree. Polymorph is just her signatures that really just tells people, hey, no, stop.
Hey, no.
Don't play the game.
Bad. Bad Mobile Legends player.
Go back.
And, you know, their control will bring a lot. Imagine if anyone jumps in, bam, Polymorph immediately can burn him out so quickly. And I'm interested to see how this works.
That's also a problem. But let's go straight into the game and I can talk about it a little bit more. Because if the team moves as one, it's just going to hit the closest target. And that's the problem. You can't really dedicate it. It's not a point and click where you become my little plush. What's it called? Rabbit plush? I don't really know what to define that.
We agreed it's a rabbit.
Yeah, so there's no way you can determine who you want to become the rabbit plush. It's like, oh, if I'm lucky, it hits a key target.
Fair enough, but I can see now. Oh,
you
Jack Lee. Immediately, Nana gets bullied out.
I'm out. Jack Lee does not want to deal. That skin is so cute.
But Godiva does get a lot of pressure into his name.
Okay, yeah.
He just wants to get the extra stats, extra buff, and he will be able to reach there in time.
Look,
but
Vamos is just going to cut him off.
Yeah,
this is so smart.
They just say no, but Godiva forced to even use the sprint just to catch a little bit of experience. Is he going to get the dive on?
No, he's not going to dive just yet.
Yeah, it should be okay. I think it's forced. He might be forced to recall here. Yep, needs to recall back.
Oh boy, this is gonna be so hard to contest for top crab. Bottom crab hasn't been touched just yet, even though it's just spawned. Interestingly enough, it doesn't seem like these teams are like last time. Not like last time where it's just the moment it spawns, you're right on top of it.
Yeah, and the crab will go over to the top lane. The Thalmos should be able to be really happy, and now they're going to the bot lane as well.
Oh, they're just gonna play this slow so that if they rotate down, they can actually pick up a second crab as well.
Yep, and oh, there goes the Polymorph. Yeah. Don't play Mobile Legends.
I hate this. I hate watching that. That just really irks me out so much.
But Hokage is there to pick it up. I think they'll pass it over to Hokage. Nope, Hokage won't pick it up for now. But 4 members of Capcom comes through. Jack Lee does pop the Aegis to keep himself alive. Here comes Raikage. Are they going to go for this fight? Sally Boy comes through, but no one's level 4 just yet. Only Kazekage. There is no CCs, but oh! Arrow lands on the Sally Boy. Could this be the kill? There goes the flicker. Placing do it as true. Oh, the damage!
Give me the...
They just rip it through, and Kazekage kills him off, and group will follow suit. And that's the decisiveness that Onyx Esport brings.
How unlucky is that they, as soon as they were backing off, it's just like, we don't have anything more. They hit level 4, bam, they go straight in, pull the trigger, get a double kill. That has got to be so frustrating.
I feel like they might want to go a little bit more. You can see the bottom lane where it's the Divine Judgment. They're going to lock in, and Azoa, no escape. One more hit, and there goes the Kirakage going to pick up that one. Here comes Jack Lee.
One more.
He just came out alive, forced out the flicker. I think he's able to just walk away for now.
Just wait here. Sully Boy might be able to clean all of this
He's
up.
level 4 though, Ducketing picks
more.
up 1, but he doesn't have vision. He's trying to spam it out. Isn't it enough? This is the answer. Gets a double kill. At least they bite back and get a little bit of advantage.
A really good retribution here, especially for Capcorn here. I mean, we saw this before in Game 1. It might be a little bit reminiscent. Hopefully Capcorn have adapted to this and are able to play this better and not lose too much as it transitions towards the mid-game.
For now, though, it's still playing a little bit slow, and now Mizukage, I mean, he's so happy. He's just keep on farming, and he's denying Godiva so much space.
I mean, Godiva doesn't really mind. He doesn't mind sacrificing a little bit of the turret damage just to make sure he gets these stacks, because he does clear waves pretty quick. He just needs to ensure that he gets the stacks.
Yeah, I'm surprised that Onyx is not opting to go and dive on this lane.
I don't think they have enough resources, especially considering Capcorn always rotating to the top side
Arrow.
here. Ooh!
Lands onto it. Who's gonna get it? I think it went over to Onyx, but that's not really important. The arrow gonna land onto Groot. Groot will go down 100%. But Rokage, there goes the hook, there goes the flicker, and the Divine Judgment is there. Godiva tries to use his sprint, but he cannot run fast enough to save his life. That goes the kill of the Tigreal. At least he gets one back on South Sally Boy.
And we were talking about the dive happen. Oh wow, they actually blew that turret up. Okay, so that's not too bad. The gold is still pretty even. But we're talking about going for the dive. Onyx Esports
Hokage
instead decide to go for a very smart rotation, punish them. They don't get the turret, but they do slow down the Aldeus even more.
But at least they got the mid one.
Agreed.
The mid turret down, and that's a really important turret. It allowed them to rotate so much more.
Yeah, I mean, when you have access to both sides of the jungle without having a real safe space for Capcorn, they can just slowly take down the tier 1s easily.
Here comes the ultimate onto Raikage, but for now they're just gonna walk away cleanly. Sally Boy is there. He does have the brilliance, so Shikage will not be able to find anything, but the blazing duet is there. He pushes Sally Boy back into it and pumps up 2 members. Sally Boy first catch to fight. Oh, the arrow lands on the Godiva. He gets sniped away. Kazekage will use ultimate to just hit us off the wall. Groot needs to back out of this, but Onyx not allowing anyone to back up. Shikage pushes him back into the hands of Kazekage, and he will get another one.
Once again, Mizukage basically by himself, easily just cutting through the jungle, easily cutting through these turrets without any contestant whatsoever, and he's very happy to do so, considering his team is naturally winning without him.
Yep. Oh my! Wait a second. Look at Tigreal's build. I heard you like magic damage.
I heard you like magic damage. I mean, it's really smart because he knows that Carrie isn't going to be able to get that, that true damage proc every single time. She doesn't have the items for it just yet, so you might as well deal with the major threat first, which is going to be Sally Boy.
Yeah, guys, just to tell you, this is how you should play. Oh, but Kazekage will get lined up 100% going down. Good pick out from Groot.
Really good pick out there. But let's do how it's happening across the map here as Godiva trying to get his stacks, but he's struggling to deal with Mizuka. Oh!
Kage with the snipe will get one, and Jack Lee is the other freebie they pick up. Unfortunately, this Nana pick not really working out. However, this Tigreal, every single time I see him, he just knocks everyone's back off. Divine Judgment, maybe. There goes the Spring. Godiva will get the hell out of there, but the turret will go down.
Looks like he's going to be fine. So Chikage really low, but the rest of the team who are higher health are just going to zone race. Sally Boy doesn't have his ult just yet.
Should be fine. We'll just walk away for now. And you can see Damo's just waiting on the top side, waiting for the minions to crash in, and then they will get the turret.
Yeah. Looks like they've got first rotation on pretty much everything. They're getting out-rotated here. Sally Boy might be in trouble, but I don't think they have enough damage, do they?
Where's the Divine Judgment? He doesn't have the ultimate just yet. He will pop the brilliance, he will just walk away.
Really good play there. He doesn't have to use the Divine Judgment.
Oh, wow, bottom lane. Another snipe. Onyx Esports all over the map, not allowing Capcom to move an inch.
Godiva not having the time of his life here.
Well, Sally Boy, let's see how they can play here. Not too bad. Onyx Esports, they're pressuring Capcom, not allowing them to move a single step. I think they're waiting for the next turtle, which will come in around 10 seconds, get the objective, and then push again.
Turtle resurrecting soon.
Yeah, that seems most likely to happen. Well, I mean, Onyx, they're always going to be on first rotation considering how fast that they are moving and how much priority they have. They don't really have to force anything out just yet. They can just keep playing this pick. They can play this pick game again and again and again until Capcom finally breaks under the pressure.
Yep, and there goes the turtle. Will be slain onto Selena of all people, interestingly enough. But here comes Onyx. Chikage will face check it, but the arrow lands. Oh, I had to Azoa. Tigreal boss the ultimate hurricane. Now is there, but it's not enough to save his life. Groot will go down as well. Mizukage, they're going to go hunting. Where's the ultimate of damage? They're going for a selling boy. It's another casualty. Kazekage, Jack Lee is in his sights, but he manages to flicker out, but they don't care. They just want the objectives.
Yeah, they just want these objectives as they continue to play around the map. Wow. Back to the silence, they're going to clear it up. Lord's coming up in 90 seconds. They're going to keep pushing out mid as much as they can and look to punish Godiva whenever he sticks his nose out. But will he be able to scale in time?
I mean, it's all questions. Oz will have to see, They did it once.
Oh, they're
Can
going
they
to try
do
and
it
catch up again.
Oh, do they have the potential? Here comes Arrow. Oh, not. Oh, he couldn't. He just knew he was dead, so he just went for it.
Pops the sprint even. Oh, my goodness.
Mizukage, can he get the hell out of there? Hurricane Dance comes through. He does have the lifesteal with the ultimate. Can he get Sally Boy? Ooh, that was so close.
Way too close for Compress. The rest of the team. Both teams now are going to go for that reset. I do feel like how in that particular situation that Onyx might have been able to knock out Godiva there, but considering that he did have sprint, luckily Kaya was there to just lock it up and to ensure that there is no way he was getting out.
Oh, Groot gets hooked back into it. The Divine Judgment locks him down. He doesn't really get away, but the arrow says no. And but there goes the Kaya, will get hooked up, but Shikage in the backline pops the ultimate, hits on the Jack, he's blazing duet instead. They will kill off Nana, they want to get more. Sally Boy will get the retribution kill, but they get that turret in the mid lane.
Yep, once again, Godiva pulling the handbrakes, he's not going to go any further from this, but 10 more seconds until Lord comes out. This is looking pretty clear.
I think they're going to rush it, right? They're going to rush it straight.
Yeah, why not? I mean, even if they do start a team fight by the Lord Pit, they're absolutely fine to take it full on. They are just so far ahead of the competition right now, and Onyx Esports are very happy to take the team fight.
And yep, they do have Kazekage. Look at the items. He already has 3 items. Demon Hunter Sword, Golden Staff into the Athena Shield. So many Athena Shields because they understand that they have a double mage comp. Oh, Kage pulls Azoa, but there is no follow-up because they want to focus onto this floor. You can see it's down to 20% health already straight away. Can they come anywhere near Onyx playing so well of this game? But the ultimate will land, and now they go for the push. Azoa is the main focus. They jump, they climb, they kill, and that's the carry down for the count. Oh, the stun lands on the Jack Lee. A great retribution. And the ultimate lands onto 2. Can they kill off anyone? They kill 1. Hokage is forced to run to Godiva. Where's the stun? The flicker from Hokage will be dead, but here comes Kazekage with the blazing duet. Rips through the team of Capricorn, and no chance whatsoever. They lose 3, they lose 4. Can they lose 5? Hokage says yes. Maybe where's the arrow? Oh, well, the Beast Trap not enough. Maybe going hunting. Good, right?
Is he gonna pick him up right here? I mean,
does take the bless and finally goes down. Hokage gets a legendary, and Onyx is cruise control. No problems whatsoever.
I mean, he's gonna be able to pick this up, right? Yeah, he does. Alright, now, this was the problem last time in many of these situations where Onyx is able to grind it out, having that third, especially that inhibitor turret. It's so difficult to break, especially for this team composition. So they gotta take every advantage they can.
Arrow, ooh, so close. But now, there's the ultimate Negro, locks them up, no chance, and Kazekage says thank you very much. The back line is free for the taking. They get one, they get every single thing. Groot gets stunned, locked in his ultimate form, but no chance whatsoever. A triple kill for the Kaya. Now Kazekage pops the wind of nature. He wants Cellar Boy, he wants to prove a point. They want to get the kill. Might not be able to do it, but he'll definitely get the win. This is Onyx Esports walking in to the upper bracket finals, and Capricorn will drop down facing Resurgence in the lower bracket tomorrow.
Wow, what a game there. I mean, Onyx, they look like they're in a league of their own at this point.
Yep, and I really want to see how they perform. They already locked themselves top 3 of this tournament. That's really important. Once you qualify in the upper bracket final, that means you're top 3. But let's look at these post-game stats really quickly.
Wow.
I mean, that Tigreal is definitely really impactful.
Yeah.
One thing I need to highlight, every single time, he played it like it was Cho. Every single time, he pushed someone back into his team.
I think the most impactful was especially getting quite a few quite a few pickoffs onto Jack Lee, especially in the early game in the lane, where he can actually, if he walks up far enough, there is a limit to which the shield can actually pull somebody backwards as if you decide to dash backwards, and he did that multiple times, putting Jack Lee in an awkward position and killing him off pre-level 4. I think that was a very good momentum swing, and once you have like your first and second item, you can just mow through.
You can see the graph, both graphs very linear, no changes, slowly but surely it builds a lead, and Onyx very methodical. Congratulations, guys. You are moving on to the upper bracket finals. Who will you face? Well, we'll have to find out because the next game will determine that.
Now, let's have a look at the brackets so you guys at home can get a better idea of what's going to be happening. Let's turn to the brackets.
There goes the brackets, and you can see straight away Onyx Esports already locking themselves in that upper bracket final. And Bigatron Singapore against EVA Singapore, the last of our nation's battle. Because after this, it's going to be all, cross nations.
The last Singapore Slam?
No, you can't do it. It's different.
It's exclusive.
It's exclusive. It's that rivalry, okay? But you can see, whoever loses this match, it's going to play up against Psg.Rrq.
It's only top competitors from here on out. Ooh, that's going to be an exciting game.
But that will be, that will be tomorrow. The one that we'll focus on is Bigatron Singapore against EVA Singapore.
Absolutely.
Who will come on top? Who will show that they are the best Singaporean team at the moment? We'll find out after this, as we'll go off a really, really short break. But when we come back, we'll bring you the final matchup of today. Who will join Onyx Esports in the upper bracket final? Find out soon. My name is Matthew. His name is Defeater 5. This is the Straight Championship brought to you by Global ROGS and supported by Moonton's E Project. See you in a bit.
bọn niên còn
anh cho đây là bao nhiêu ta thưa ấy
đây đi tới phụ chắc bà ơi về núi chừng tròn thua ấy đi các bạn tại cùng phe là bọn niên đúng được ra là bọn niên bọn bố mót đó sao là bọn niên cứ thua ở dưới nâng cao đây trở nên chung thêm tư nhưng mà thua say na bắt đầu thang họp nụ tê đã thang chụp chung phim đây là bao nhiêu khán đó ở sai chụp non với tư ở từ đa các bạn đã sai chết
cầm an sinh cầm an đây
dây kia thứ hai
ta ăn chim ra nó mà đánh những cái tít chăm rệp mặt bông cái từ chăm bông bằng một bát bát từ bên nè chẳng hạnh nè các cô ta bắt đầu ở đây là bác nhung sẽ đa cái từ chưa là bác nhung chẳng đang lên kệ đã con ai
hai con say cho bao nhiêu
chăm sóc bông bông
cái này nè cứ mấy cái này ngay à cái thiếu sai được thôi
đã ở cả em có thăng tay lâu cóประจัดมันชนิดละตีខ្ញុំនឹងធ្វើជាប្រពន្ធរបស់លោកចាប្រៃត្រូវមានបេះដូងត្រូវមានចិត្តធម៌ចំពោះគាត់ផង
យុទ្ធធម៌ប្តីនេះជាមេតបចេះគុណដែរខ្លាំងគឺនាងមកចង់និយាយបឆោតដោះលែងអប្តីរបស់នាងមកខាត់ក្បាលជើងចឹងអីជួនកាលនាងចរានចង់ឲ្យខ្ញុំនឹងសម្លាប់វាក៏មិនដឹងនាងប្រហែលជានឹងចូលចិត្តអញ្ចឹងក៏ថាបានដែរមនុស្សមានច្រើនកកករឿងអីត្រូវមកបន្ថយជីវិតជាមួយនឹងនាងបែបនេះទៅវិញ
दुनिया दा हासा तेरा की कहने तेरे नखरे दे लखां दी बोली लगदी अंदाज तेरे बखरे दे दुनिया दा हासा तेरा की कहने तेरे नखरे दे लखां दी बोली लगदी अंदाज तेरे बखरे दे सब चाहंदे तैनू पाउणा तैनू अपनी बनाउणा मेड इन इंडिया लगदी है ब्रांडेड तेरे कपड़े ने दुनिया दा हासा तेरा की कहने तेरे नखरे दे मेड इन इंडिया लगदी है ब्रांडेड तेरे कपड़े ने दुनिया दा हासा तेरा की कहने तेरे नखरे दे दुनिया ते बहुत पर तेरे जही कोई ना कोई ना कोई ना सोने सोने मुखड़े ने दुनिया ते बहुत पर तेरे जही कोई ना कोई ना कोई ना कोई ना कोई ना गल खास तेरे विच जेड़े हुण तक दुनिया ते कदे होई ना किन्नियां ते दिल तू तोड़े जिन्ने तैनू टकरे ने मेड इन इंडिया लगदी है ब्रांडेड तेरे कपड़े ने दुनिया दा हासा तेरा की कहड़े तेरे नखरे दे देने बोलो नहीं तो बन गई इंडिया दा बालनी वर्ल्ड वाइड हुण तेनू कर देने बोलो नहीं तो बन गई इंडिया दा बालनी किन्नू किन्नू बेबी गल दिल देवेगी तेरे विच वसदी है किन्नियां दे जाननी अमन भी लवर है तेरा तू पाते उन चक्रे ने मेड इन इंडिया लगदी है ब्रांडेड तेरे कपड़े ने दुनिया दा हासा तेरा की कहड़े तेरे नखरे दे मेड इन इंडिया लगदी है ब्रांडेड तेरे कपड़े ने दुनिया दा हासा तेरा की कहड़े तेरे नखरे दे मेड इन इंडिया लगदी है हासा तेरा की कहड़े तेरे नखरे दे लखां दी बोली लगदी अंदाज तेरे बखरे दे दुनिया दा हासा तेरा की कहड़े तेरे नखरे दे लखां दी बोली लगदी अंदाज तेरे बखरे दे सब चाहंदे तैनू पाउणा तैनू
Mas, malam Jumat gak pengen mas.
Orang
Ya apa, Mas?
Bosen.
Gaya terbaru, Mas.
Wis tahu.
Apa tuh, Mas?
Kentu.
Jamune sing anyar, Mas.
Kadaluwarsa.
Kontolmu iku lho, Mas.
Gedi.
Nggak jadi, Mas.
Lo yang keluar gue yang enak. Ya. Lo yang ngocok gue yang pegel. Ya. Lo yang tiduran gue yang goyang. Ya. Bocah sabun. Ya. Bocah samprut. Ya. Bocah sagapung. Ya. Baru kenal udah minta pap tete. Ya. Nggak disetting diputusin. Ya. Nggak di gengbeng nggak dianterin pulang. Ya. Bocah momek. Ya. Bocah giwik. Ya.
If he switched